stream of The
The
Witcher
curse
3.
that
We're
held him up
turning
proved
in all
hard to
3 of our
lift.
favors now.
But Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage.
So hopefully
at
it's
that.
good. Hopefully that he
Amalak,
accepts the
this
last
was
mission
his
that I
name,
did for him.
was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Provided the guy allows me to cash in the third quest where I got the rose from the girl, then I should be smooth sailing, but I don't know if he's a trickster and not going to fulfill his end of the bargain or what. Anyway, after it loads, we'll be right in front of the bar. That's where we left off, so we don't have to run too far. Right, I got my chat up and running, so if anyone joins in, I could read your stuff.
That Nilfgaardian Emperor can kiss my ass.
Heathen.
Best wares this side of the Pontar.
Meet Olgierd's man at the Alchemy Inn. Geralt's stumbling. He's still a little woozy from the last mission.
"2 points, and be quick about it."
Please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draught.
Geralt, over here.
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. More treats.
Wow, did he just freeze time, or all these people doing that thing, that meme?
Show
They probably
off.
paid him a couple gold to do that.
Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Who are you really?
Gaunter O'Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do? If I give folk what they ask for, you might say, I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, Nothing more. That the oft-desired unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
I thought I was just going to be cashing in a mission to Olgierd, not this fool again.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say time has always fascinated me, so I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
What
Oh
the
wow,
devil?
that's cool.
Why is there a fly in my suit? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my suit?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
Geralt's goofy little glasses.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic. She were here. Asked that you look in on her.
Thanks.
The medic?
My valor stands on 3 pillars. Good food.
Uh-oh, everyone,
good
look
drink.
out. Geralt's getting in trouble again.
Blind drunk he was. Maybe he fainted.
Oh man, he fell right spoon.
No.
I was telling someone the other day that you can
Right.
die from falling
What a
on a
freak.
spoon.
Faster.
Looking to make point too, hey?
Shawnee's clone.
Shani,
Oh,
Geralt, good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No, just getting ready to move.
What? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said redeem me again.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Couldn't turn him down. Just say no.
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Geralt's understanding.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Premathine Shakeslog, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research.
Apparently.
The professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Need to talk to the professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Yeah, they're still doing the
Guards
witch
have
hunt
never
here in
stopped me.
Oxenfurt.
You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Man, she's quick. Look at that. I'm not even down the stairs. The door's already slammed behind
So
me.
how are things at the these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, he started?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. Braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and lawn. Why?
Just scholars seem adopted mage tactics in the same bind.
To Radovid, there's little difference between the two.
Seems to tolerate you well enough.
Because it's me. For now.
So the Eastern Front, and
Yeah.
then
Depends and me.
Let me know if I need to
wherever
turn
it
down my...
is, yourself.
Always do. So
I probably need to turn down my bitrate. I didn't adjust it for the stream. Where they're going in all the Bible text.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite... You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way,
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
No? Eh? Maybe we ought to her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention.
I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what... I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
What the devil?
You think I'll die if I jump?
The fair Geralt of Riviera, I presume.
Oops, I forgot to switch the beer inventory slot. Do that right now. Get drunk.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the...
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Geralt's going into Mr. Sherlock's home. Witch hunters. Uh-oh.
Come on, come closer.
Eternal fire will turn you to ash. Degenerate!
Oh, shoot.
You roast on a pyre.
Get it from both sides!
Yeah, it's only a witch.
I will kill you!
Degenerate!
Man, this sword does a lot of damage to people.
That's enough of that.
The eternal fire will turn you to ash.
closer.
I will kill.
Beat him up in the corner here up against the fountain. Geralt's over here snapping chips while he's in the middle of battle.
Need another way in. You leave the window open, maybe.
Oops. Maybe Geralt brought a hammer and
Sure. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone looking at it and scream. Jillian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about dusty as they...
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures, under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him. or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. A fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and Odim. A meeting at a crossroads. A wish. A pact signed in blood. And a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. Odim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world. His betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. Odim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odim at his own game.
Meaning?
Odim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
told him if he left the circle what would happen. Geralt, spin his head back on. The circle of Odin created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense of which I perceive it. When I near it, it is bounds. Strange shivers shoot down my spine. It's not pain, but something that stands. My hair on edge like a hedgehog quivers. Months pass, and I still stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey more and more. I come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. Dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I had never had children. Yet one came to me in my sleep. She was older than 10. She called me daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all of it was he wanted to be the kid's parent even though she didn't exist. Man, this guy's nuts. He says he dreamt for weeks of a kid he never had. And this night his daughter died. She caught a strange illness. So basically this guy's giving him illusions of just real sick stuff to keep him tormented inside of a messed up. Where's the... Now we're gonna go to Olgierd. The real question is would he have died if I would have smacked the door open upstairs with my axe or my sword instead of hitting it with the spell? Locked then. Cool. Drive. Hopefully Olgierd is gonna be cool about it. Meet me at the location that I wanted him to, and hopefully he'll accept the golden rose that I got from his dead sister wife. Because he just insisted the rose that he gave his wife or something. Or I proposed to her, something like that. And I ended up figuring out that she was his wife. She's also his sister. It's like, is that King, one of the King Caesars? The Borgia. You'd think you'd get meat from the rabbit, not just a pelt. Uh-oh. That place don't look... Look at that. Ruling. Where we need to go. Let's save up at the top of the hill or something. Wonder how the other two guys got up here. Or if they crawled through the cave too. There's supposed to be a couple people meeting. See out the top of this cave real quick. Oh, this is that other entrance I was looking at. Okay. So I didn't have to run all the way around. Wow. There's a temple. Meditate to get more cat potion. You can see in the dark. Yeah, I noticed with the rain, like I started getting a lot of frame lag.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Place like any other. Could easily have met somewhere else.
Yet we've met here. And something tells me that's not purely coincidental. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
Ah, you shouldn't have said that, Geralt. Damn it.
I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me. After all that's passed. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Stab him in the heart.
Sorry
this guy's
to have
probably my
kept
only
you
hope
waiting.
there to get me away from him.
So glad to see everyone's pleased. How do you feel, Von Emmerich? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Odim, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you cheated me.
I never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well.
I should have just let him kill him.
But we shall do this my way.
There Geralt goes, getting in over his head. But I couldn't let the guy who was paying me for the contract get killed. That would just be...
What's happening?
You wish
dumb.
to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all 3 go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
Alright, one more time.
Didn't quite catch the riddle. Mind repeating it?
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin.
You're going down.
We shall, friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
Where's the pathway? Where's the pathway?
What is this place?
You like it? Be more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out. Is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one for the... Through howling winds, pouring rain, with their life hanging by a... Which reminds me, time is running out.
I like this place. Oh, wow.
Unable to resist a few tiny calls. I truly expected more of you. Especially since time is short. Awful. You're doing terrible. Always give up. As I see it, you will never.
So this is where you're hiding.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you? Points for me.
There was water here. Maybe there's a way to bring it back.
Welcome to
Gotcha.
I think I beat him at his own game.
Be gone. You've lost.
Yeah. Now that was a riddle there. Glad I finished on time. Now, Geralt's tattoo should be gone.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through. In doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mira took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not
It's like
true.
that episode of Lost.
Got your heart back.
When Jacob
A
ended up
bitter
dying,
victory. Now at last I
Richard
sense
plucks
how
the grey hair
much
from
I've
his head
lost.
to realize he's finally aging.
I have a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Cool. I
Can't
always had
accept
my
this.
eye on that
You
sword.
can, and must. This saber's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All
I
the
don't know
more
if I can
reason why I
accept it.
can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Sorry.
Yep.
You needn't be. I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
The least he can do is give me a piece of his fortune. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream there. It's a real good DLC. Thanks for watching, everybody.